Hi everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. Welcome everybody from all the way at the beginning to in the future. It's good to have you. Thank you for taking the time to click on this video and watch this video. I've got a few things to go over as far as what I've been up to this week. That's what our Sunday podcast is what I've been up to throughout the week, and a quick rundown as to what happens in the channel, as well as any upcoming or current events that are going on. And yeah, so let's break on into it. Let's start with eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Did I complete 100 hat goal I had for myself? I did. We'll show off those hats in a moment. I will also insert a picture of them in the bag with the rest of the hats and the few cowls and headbands and miscellaneous stuff. And it vacuum sealed down. I'll add that picture in after I show you the last 10 hats. I did go through, recount them, and yes, indeed, I did need 10 more hats. So that's what I did. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are tutorial days. If I've got a knit along or a crochet along or a tat along or anything like that, you will find those on Mondays, which right now we do have the Lots of Hugs wrap. It is a knit along, and tomorrow, Monday, is the last part, which is the edging. That does come out on Monday. If there isn't a make along going on, then it is just standard either tutorials on my patterns, regular stitch tutorials, and maybe, you know, some how-tos, different things like that. There's a lot of different things within this channel: knitting, crocheting, tatting, weaving, spinning, dyeing yarn, all kinds of stuff, Tunisian crochet. I'm sure I missed a few things, but and random videos like glow in the dark beads and twisting fringe and, you know, different stuff like that. So this week I spun during the Thursday night live. I plied together a 3-ply. Here we are. That is the 3-ply that I ended up doing during the live Thursday from start to finish. And that's worth watching. After the live, I thought, you know what? I haven't done anything yet for a pattern for the Christmas extravaganza for not for Bumblebee Mountain Outreach. That's what the hats are for K&K Crochet. She invited me to be a part of her Christmas extravaganza this year, and I said sure. So I decided to work up. I had been wanting and had in mind something for the recently released tutorial on how to do the waterfall stitch, and I wanted to do a pattern that was incorporating that stitch, and finally was able to get around to doing that, and I utilized that for the pattern for the Christmas extravaganza. This was my test piece here, and as you see, I'm still attached because I will be ripping this back out. So we have the waterfall stitch incorporated in this. It's done in a cotton, and I wanted it to be like a centerpiece. You'll see my final project here in a moment, what I had in mind. I wanted it to be a centerpiece for Christmas for on the table, but I started it in cotton with the thought process as to maybe I would keep it, maybe I wouldn't for myself, just in regular, my type of colors. So that's why I did it like that, but I will be pulling this back out. I didn't want to cut the yarn. They were brand new balls of yarn, cakes of yarn. I did not want to do that. But this is, let me make sure I've got it the right direction. This is the one that I did for the Christmas extravaganza, and it will be coming out soon. This pattern will be coming out soon. This I did do in acrylic, but as most places, you can find all three of these in a cotton, the Christmas colors in cotton, the green and the white. So you could do it very easily in cotton. Also, whatever colors you desire. This could be used just to hold a vase of flowers, or, you know, something that's a cold dish, nothing hot, because it is 100% acrylic. But there you have it. What do you think that looks like? I know what I think it looks like, but let's see what you think it looks like. I wonder if you see what I see. So that pattern is for the Christmas extravaganza, which is running in July. K&K Crochet will be linked down below, as well as Bumblebee Mountain Outreach, which is adjacent to her. Let's go into the next thing. The next thing is I finished the edging on the knit along. So that is what you will see on Monday if you're following the knit along. That is the next part, the edging, and that is my completed one. So that is done. Yay. I'm excited to have finished that. I feel so much better. Next I had to finish the throw that I had made for my friend out of her recently deceased grandmother's yarn stash. She had brought me some, and I wove this fabric on my loom in the honeycomb pattern in 4 colors. I did dark blue, light blue, light blue, dark blue, brown, and then black, and then repeated that pattern throughout. And the only thing I had left to do was the twisted fringe on the bottom, and I did that. I finished both sides of the twisted fringe, threw it in the washing machine and dryer, and once again, this has been in the washing machine and dryer, and you can see your fringe is still perfect and intact, not all a mess. So, which this vintage yarn was very, very crunchy and coarse, and just for somebody who might have texture issues, it would have been like a cringe factor. But since it has been through the wash and the dryer, it is so nice and soft. It is nothing like it was, not anywhere close to the crunchiness of it. But yeah, so I am in love with this. I cannot wait to give it to her, and her be able to take it home and have something that represents new with the old. So that's that part. Those of you that were asking about the twisted fringe, there is a video coming out that is a tutorial on how to do the twisted fringe 2 different ways. The next thing I have to show is I finished the pair of socks. Those will go out soon to the recipient of that pair of socks. And the next thing is I tested another pattern for Fiber Spider Craig, and this will also be linked down below. The videos to his tutorials for this pattern will be linked down below, and this is it. Of course, this is just like a test swatch, not a full blanket or whatever made with it. This is running through the pattern a few times, couple times, and a couple times. Just so that way, you know, you get a good overview of it. But that test swatch is done, and that pattern again is by Fiber Spider Craig. He's just an awesome person, and I couldn't imagine anybody not knowing who Fiber Spider is. But if you don't, check him out. Like I said, the links for this pattern will be listed down below, as well as, you know, tagging him in it. So check that out. And now I can get to those 10 hats I did this week as well. So we have, are you ready to count? These are the, they're all of them are double-sided. These are, that I'm starting to show you, are double-sided, one colorway. So it's the same color inside and out. So there is 1. Here is 2. And then 3. This is just a dark blue. And then I have 4 in that color blue. And they're all straight up blue. Double thickness, but straight blue. Now we'll go into the last 3, and the last 3 are 2 different colorways. And so we have this one, which is tan on the inside. So if you were to switch it and had it tan, you could flip the brim up and have a designed brim as well as a solid hat, or the other way, and have a solid brim and a multicolored patterned hat. So that one is multi-use there. This is 2 colors. It is black and blue. So if I turned it around, it would be the opposite, blue with a black brim. And then this one is mostly this color. And then right at the very end, I started running out, so it's tan. So if I flip it around, we have tan top with the green camo looking brim. So it is multicolored too. Multi-use. So that is what I've been up to this week. Quite a few little things going on. Just finishing up this evening on them hats. And yeah. If by chance I have missed your picture for the slideshow, I am terribly sorry. Please understand that we are all human and we sometimes miss things. That's natural. Nature of the beast, I guess. So just post it again or say, hey, you missed this one or something like that. And I will definitely add it in too, because I have to save those pictures to my phone and then create a video from it and pulling your information. So I very possibly could miss somebody. I try not to, but I could. So, all right. We're going to stop what I've been up to this week here, and I'm going to do a happy mail. This week, I received a very special gift from our I Love to Crochet Miss Tank. Tank sent me quite, and this isn't, there's one thing sitting out, but she sent me quite a little gift packet here, and it's very, very special. I can't thank her enough for this. the Premier bobbins had come out, you know, quite some time ago. A lot of people weren't as thrilled with them as others. I wanted them, but I wasn't going to pay that price. Then they went on sale, and, well, let's face it, I was broke. Couldn't get them on that sale, and now they're gone. So, anyway, with that being said, Miss Tank sent me one of hers. This is the first time I've ever seen one in person, and this color was one of the tops of my favorites. And I am extremely excited about this particular bobbin. Thank you, Tank. That was really, really awesome. And I'm like, this thing is as big as my head. I mean, I know there's only, you know, a certain amount of yarn on it, but I am stoked about it. So thank you, Tank, for that. That's the first thing that came out of the package. And so then we'll go over some of the other things. There is a card in there, and let me see. Basically, this is, without going into a bunch of details that are in the card, she's saying that hopefully I find some things in here that mean something to me, and everything is amazing. And that she can't wait to see what I do with it, and loves you bunches. So, and I'll show you the front of the card. And if you've seen that video, it was what's in your crochet cart. Well, I don't have a crochet cart, so I just did a quick video of my craft room to kind of play along. I have elephants everywhere, and you can kind of see them sometimes back here behind me. So she knows that, and this elephant card is very, very special. All right, now what else was in the bag? There is a book that says stuff, and it's just, you know, like a empty page notebook. And there was this package of very purple, and it is hemp fiber. It is natural hemp comb top roving, 2 ounces, 50 grams, plant-based, 100% vegan. And this is by Living Dreams Yarn, which you can find on Amazon. So it's very, very purple. I can't wait to try this. It's gonna go in my July spinning. It is, again, something else, fiber that I've never tried. So if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as that goes, July is Tour de Fleece, and it coincides, it runs along the side of Tour de France. And those of us that spin yarn, we usually kind of go into different groups, and we have challenges and all kinds of stuff, the same, you know, type of scenario. We're gonna spin for so many days, and so we're spinning yarn while they're spinning their bike pedals and their bike wheels. So I've done it. This is now my 3rd year, or I've done it for 3 years. I've been podcasting for 2 years. I think this is like my 3rd year of doing Tour de Fleece. And I'm excited this year. I've got so many different types of fiber to spin that I've never spun before. So that's really, really, really cool. Never spun hemp before, and I'm excited to try it. Another thing that was in there is this Showstopper Sage. I literally just ran out of it. I use it. It is roving. And I use it not to crochet or knit. I use it to spin into yarn, so that way I can use that yarn for something else. But green is my favorite color, and this sage is absolutely stunningly beautiful, especially spun into usable yarn and blended together with other colors. Add some sparkle to it. It's just really, really, really pretty. So thank you, Tank, for that. Another thing that was in there is this great big journal, and I had not taken it out of the package yet, so let's take a look inside. Ooh, I like. Get it the right way here. So it's got a nice rubber band on the side here, and here we are. And it's just lined paper, notebook paper. So that is super cool. I like the outside of that. I do, I love it. Very nice, very cool. So there's that, thank you, Tank. And last but definitely not least, that was in the bag was, it was kind of funny because it's like, what is this? And so Tank informed me that what this is her swatches from my tutorials. So that's what this is. Here's this one. And there's this one. And then there's this one. And Tank, you'll have to tell me, but I'm pretty sure I know that that is a yarn that I had not seen in person. But if I'm not mistaken, this is ice yarn. And you'll have to let me know, but I'm pretty sure that that's ice yarn. Okay, so that is what came in that package. Thank you very much, Tank. Thank you so much, Tank, for that just amazing package of goodies. If you sent a card, it would have been too much, but thank you. And again, thank each and every one of you for helping me continue to create and make it to 2 years. And now I'm going to go and put together those pictures that have been sent to me or posted in Facebook, add a little music to them, add the information to them. And thank you guys for sharing your projects with all of us. And yeah, be blessed. Be a blessing, everyone. And until next time, bye for now.